and welcome to the video for Aries. This is going to be a Witchy Wednesday reading. Even though it's Thursday, it will be your witchy message. And we'll just see what's coming up in the energies. Pretty soon I will have a hex box, a hex breaking box. Not to cast a hex, it's to break a hex. So I will have that coming up soon. You can check my website for it. I'm pretty excited about it. So let's see. A lot of people have asked for it, and I was always like, nah, I don't want to do that. But 5 of Wands. Something is like a push-pull with the moon. Hangman. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. There's a lot of Pisces energy right here. This is like, no one's going to know. No one's going to know. Wow. Someone's in charge of something and they're like, no one's going to know that there's this problem. And you're basically fully aware that you can make the change. So you're like, well, I'm motivated to continue. I'm motivated to participate or to contribute to something that I can count on and will generate. But right now, you know that something is like not possible because of, it's like it's not transparent. There's a lack of transparency with people. 3 of Cups, 3 of Coin. You want to count on something, but it's not truthful. So you're like, well, I'm just going to get after it. 7 of Swords and the Wheel. Some things will change about this situation. There will be the Wheel of Fortune turning. There's a person around you who's in an Empress. They're a goddess, a leader, someone raised to a higher level. What is 10 of Cups here for Aries? What is 10 of Cups? 3 of Wands, 2 of Cups. You know it's coming. You're excited and looking forward. What is the outcome? 6 of Wands. Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands. You're under a lot of pressure. What is this outcome? There's pages. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Memories of the past, surprises, and under the deck is healing, recovery, and letting go. You're being very responsible. A Knight of Cups. Somebody comes in expressing how they feel to you. Why is it Hangman? Okay, someone is fighting back or defending against, fighting for something. And how do you play out here, Aries? The Heroes. I said 6 of Wands a minute ago. Here it is. The Hero. The Hero's Victory March. What is the Empress? Who or what is the Empress? There's a person of high value, quality leadership. Abundant. Who is this person? Could be a maternal figure. The Star card, healing and discovery of the Hermit. So there is something here about letting go, healing, releasing, and discovery. So you come out of this like the Hero, because you're motivated and involved and committed. So what do we have here? Why are you the hero, Aries? 6 of Wands. There's a new pentacle, a gift or an opportunity, and you also have the truth about a Page of Swords. So there's somebody curious, asking questions, wanting to know. I don't want to say spying. I don't think it's spying. I think it's asking. Curious. The mind is curious with the page. Somebody wants to find something out. In the root of this is it's uncomfortable to be put into a situation where maybe you feel like you have no other choice. Hangman there. And 7 of Fire. And then you're motivated. You make up your mind for maybe family. 10 of Cups. You're doing it for the feelings. But you're doing it for the commitment. Somebody else is discovering, finding something out, shining the lamp on it. And then we have the truth and the new document, or the truth and the new money. There on your mind is something not disclosed or not discussed, private, secretive. You know this to be the case, or it could be very spiritual in nature. Okay, so show us here for Aries. What do they need to see? What do they need to acknowledge? What does Aries need to see? Or healing, recovery, letting go. There may have been someone with a health concern. An earth sign queen. The sun. Okay, so there's something that is you find out. Defending. There's something about defending against. What's the outcome? Having to understand. There is a devil. And somebody's putting someone under a lot of pressure to control or prevent. And then we have here the Hangman. Somebody feels like they're stuck. 8 of Cups, wanting to walk away, leave a situation behind, following your heart. The devil, wow. 10 of Wands, okay, feeling like you're under pressure. Secrets, knowing the truth, spiritual, quiet, guarding or protecting. A Hierophant. Hierophant is orderly and procedural, and 3 of Pentacles. Kind of like doing your part in something so you can be counted on. And so that something generates. And then we have here the Knight of Cups. So somebody comes in with this expression of how they feel. And then the Cup of Emotions overflows. There's a water sign feminine here. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There's an Earth King, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. What else? There's Justice. So somebody feels like something's not fair in this situation. There is the Truth, or finding out new information about other people. But there is a Pentacle, so there is a document or something, and then we have these other people sharing the same feeling, but then there is this bitterness underneath it. Resentfulness or jealousy or harboring resentment. Okay, so we have somebody around you. Empress, Hermit, and Star. They're discovering something and then letting it go, releasing it, and you're like, no, I'm holding on to this. This is something I developed and generated. And I'm going to continue to generate. Okay, you come up to a 10 of the water. So what is the 10 of the water? 8 of the water. Leaving something behind you. Okay, you feel stuck in something. Okay, let's get out. Let's see what's happening with the witch's wisdom. Okay, Spirit, please show us what's coming in for Aries. There's a lot of new. So we have like Ace of Air, Ace of Fire. To me, that's what it looks like. And a Book of Shadows and Secrets. The Witch's Cottage of Security has to do with like feeling safe and secure at all times. The Pentacle of Respect. Intensification of energies with Lilitha. And we also have the Magic Circle of Protection. The Alchemist. Herbal Kitchen. And having the awakening, going through some kind of big awakening, finding something out, finding out the truth about something that is either covered up. Okay, the Book of Shadows and Secrets is part of it. Okay, so what else have I got here? Okay, so I have the deck called Witches Familiars, which it's okay, but we'll see what comes up here. So you feel like a hero, you feel like you're the one that overcame something because you committed to it. Tenacity. Community. So we have Virgo. The Bee. Foreboding with the Bloodhound. Okay. Dexterity of the Otter. Okay. Being very capable. There's something about disguises. The Hedgehog. Being resourceful and survival. Okay. So these are the cards coming out. You're really actually in a good place. You may not feel like you are, but you are. You're in a place of, I've built this up and it continues, and I'm motivated and I continue. So there's not a whole lot of, so because you're motivated and you're dependable, you get this new information about the discovery of something where someone had to fight back and defend. Okay, so what have we got here? You come out of this like the hero. So show us for Aries one more time. Let's go around again. 2 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Okay, I agree. And the challenge is I don't like that. I don't want that. I have a choice. Finding out the truth. A 2 of Fire. It's not easy. There's a 5 of Wands. There's like competitive, challenged. The Cup of Emotions overflows. There's a secret, or there's something quiet or not spoken. The Lovers. And you come into balance again. 6 of Pentacles. Under the deck, 7 of Fire. I defend my position. I stand on a higher ground and fight for or defend. What is this? What is the 5 of Wands? What's going on here? Knight of Swords. Somebody rushing in, trying to get their point across. There's a memory of somebody. There's a memory of somebody doing this before. What's the outcome? So this Empress that was around you, who feels stuck, comes forward with a real offer connected to the way other people feel. A shared emotion. And there's a Water King here. There could be you know, there could be a man, a water sign. There's a curiosity, Page of Swords, or somebody asking, and then we have a 6 of Wands. The Hero's Victory March. What is this? What is this Hero's Victory March? Clarify the outcome. The Magician and 2 of Swords. A lot of ideas are happening and decisions being made, or a decision being made. Alrighty, let's see what else we get. I still have never found the perfect. I have made my own tarot decks, and I am trying to find like the perfect tarot deck. And I kind of found it when it's the one I made, but it's not 100%. You're poised and ready. You get a message in a bottle. You're poised and ready, and you get a message in a bottle. So we had community, chaos, and conflict. So there's some kind of situation that has some conflict around it, some opposing motivations. Chaos and conflict, fork in the road. So there could be something here about turmoil. I mean, that pulls you in a new direction. You could be paying for something. Or including. Okay, I have the card of Blessed popping out here. So there's something where you're receiving and going to a higher level. So you come out of this feeling like I can overcome, I can handle, and I'm very capable. 6 of Wands. It could be your position in something, your reputation, your stature, or your see what else. So we have the Truth and the Ace of Pentacles. There's a woman around this situation who is either a high value individual or a person at a certain level, and you find out the truth about this person. The Ace of Swords, the Devil, and the Star. You find out like this person is healing, this Empress, and it could be related to health. But under the deck is you feel like you have to stand your ground with Seven of Fire. You feel like you have to stand on a higher ground defending. So you could feel like you're being like reprimanded or something like that. Oh yeah, so having to understand Six of Wands, Temperance, and Six of Wands comes out with the Three of Swords. You could be dealing with a person who likes to self-destruct or self-destructs. They discover something, they find it out, they need to heal and recover. They're going through a process. You could feel like you're under pressure, but Six of Swords. What comes up with Ten of Cups? This Ten of Water, the emotions that you invested that are powerful over a long time and create like a community or family feeling is challenged by you wanting to immediately go in a new direction because of what you find out through this information. And what is Ace of Swords? The Death card. Okay, so there's a change and having to understand the Magician. It only says Lucifer because it's the Death. We have the Magician. Somebody's trying to arrange. Why are you Three of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Six of Wands. You want the notoriety or you want the credit? Eight of Cups, wanting to leave something behind at the last minute, finding out, and Ten of Swords. Okay. Let's see what else we get here for you, Aries. The World, a big accomplishment, having to understand, Justice, Hangman, receiving something and having to understand, having to reconcile. There is this Six of Pentacles coming, Justice is coming, Hanging Man. Something is submerged or stuck in the balance, but it is balancing. The scales are coming into balance. There is a Four of Cups. It's like someone doesn't really care. They're like, I don't really care. There's a memory of other people here, and Ten of Swords. You're wanting to be Knight of Coin. You're wanting to take your time. There's a Water Queen here and a new Pentacle, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. A gift, an opportunity. Okay, Six of Pentacles. And Justice. So you're having a victory through something being made fair. An Empress, a King of Swords, a Queen of Swords. There's two people here making a decision to heal, recover, release. Okay, let's see what else I'm going to pull from this deck called Beach Time Soul. Stabbed, feeling stabbed in the back. Wow. Heartbreak, pain, separation, shocking. The Clock and the Cassette. You need more time. you could be thinking about something over and over in your head. Your energy is not feeling stabbed in the back, though. You're Three of Pentacles. You're like, I'm committed to this. I depend on it. I paid for it. It generates. Healing your heart. Okay. That's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next time.